Queen Nefertiti, who ruled during the 18th dynasty of Egypt, was wife to Pharaoh Akhenaten. She was said to have lived from 1353 to 1336 BC. Nefertiti, meaning beautiful woman has come, was known for her and her husband's time of reign where they changed the tradition of religion. Before Akhenaten's time, religion was a polytheism, and they had many gods. But this gave priests with high political and religious persuasion the power to contest what the pharaohs wanted. Akhenaten and Nefertiti seem to have seen this and saw an opportunity to change the long-standing tradition of polytheism and start worshipping only one god. This god was Aten, god of the sun disk. This is the time that the pharaoh changed his name to Akhenaten, meaning shining spirit of Aten. Charles River Editor says the queen held many titles during her time, including hereditary princess, lady of grace, sweet of love, chief wife of the king, lady of all women, great of praises, and lady of the two lands. During this time, the pharaoh and queen closed the political capital located in Memphis and the religious center located in Thebes. They built a new palace to worship halfway between the old sites and called it Akhetaten, this meaning the place of the sun disk power. According to Ancient History Encyclopedia, in her role as part of the divine couple, Nefertiti may have also been co-regent. Akhetaten joined his seal with hers as a sign of equality, and there is evidence that she took on the traditional duties of pharaoh. Being that she took on this role, she was such a prominent figure in her time because she was seen as equal to her husband. Women in this time did have quite an amount of independence compared to other countries and other parts of the world. They had civil rights and could work, and as for the queens, they always held high responsibility and helped the kingdom. But when it comes to Queen Nefertiti, she was seen as co-ruler, and that was a difference compared to the ones who came before her. Over the course of the relationship between Akhenaten and Nefertiti, they had 6 children who were all girls. In an article in the Ancient Egypt magazine by Joyce Tindley, she states that Nefertiti, an Egyptian queen and mother of Akhenaten's ultimate successor, King Tut, suggesting that there's evidence that she was the stepmother of King Tut. Towards the end of the pharaoh and queen's reign, Nefertiti disappeared. According to the Ancient History Encyclopedia, shortly after the death of one of her daughters, Nefertiti vanishes from the historical record. There have been many theories offered to explain her abrupt disappearance, and among these are: 1. She fell out of favor with her husband because she could not produce a male heir and she was replaced by Kia. 2. She abandoned the religion of Aten and was banished by Akhenaten. 3. She committed suicide in grief over the loss of her daughter. Once Akhenaten died and the reign was over, Egypt went back to the old ways of polytheism, but this does not mean that the pharaoh and queen did not have a huge impact during their time.